Hello everyone, I am Balaji Rao. Welcome to BR Max class. If you like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more updates. Find the derivative of secant of tan root x with respect to x. Derivative with respect to x. So we write it as d by dx. d by dx of derivative with respect to x of which function? Secant of tan root x. Secant of tan root x. We need to find derivative of this function. You observe we don't have any direct formula for derivative of secant of tan root x, but we have formula for derivative of secant x. What is the formula for derivative of secant x? Derivative of secant x is secant x into tan x. This is the formula we learned. Derivative of secant x is secant x into tan x. Now come to this. You observe we don't have any direct formula for derivative of secant of tan root x. Now you imagine this tan root x as x. You imagine this tan root x as x. If you imagine tan root x as x, it looks like secant x. It looks like secant x. Derivative of secant x is what? Secant x into tan x. So what we can write from this step? You can write it as derivative of secant. You imagine this as x. Derivative of secant x is secant x into tan x. Secant x. What is x here? Tan root x. Tan root x into derivative of secant x is what? Secant x into tan x. What is x here? Tan root x. Tan root x. You observe here, you imagine tan root x as x. Derivative of secant x is secant x. You imagine this as x. Secant x into tan x. Now you know what to write. You are familiar with the process of chain rule differentiation. You know what to write now. Which one you imagined as x, you need to differentiate it. d by dx of tan root x. Which one you imagined as x, you need to differentiate it. Okay. Now we will continue this. Secant of tan root x into tan of tan root x into, see, derivative of tan root x. We have any formula, direct formula for derivative of tan root x? No, we don't have any direct formula for derivative of tan root x. We know the formula of derivative of tan x. What is the derivative of tan x? Derivative of tan x is secant square x. So you have to imagine something as x. What is that something? You imagine root x as x. If you imagine this root x as x, it looks like tan x. What is derivative of tan x? Derivative of tan x is secant square x. You imagine root x as x. So derivative of tan root x is what? Secant root x into, which one you imagined as x, you need to differentiate it. You imagine root x as x into d by dx of root x. I hope you are understanding. Now this is equals to secant of tan root x into tan of tan root x into secant square root x into derivative of root x. You have any direct formula? Yes, we learn derivative of root x is equals to 1 divided by 2 root x. So you apply the direct formula here. Derivative of root x is what? Derivative of root x is 1 divided by 2 root x. That's it. I hope you understand this class. If you like this video, please press like button below. Share this video with your friends. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe now. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.